Okay, that was the pause I needed. Now we're going to head off and get my first aid training. Heading into the Goblin Slums area. Orgrimmar went through a large change when Cataclysm occurred. Quite a number of changes, actually. First of all, the roof on the drag got removed. Second of all, the flight paths were moved inside the building instead of keeping them outside, where they were on 2 towers that are just outside the building. Outside the main walls, I should say. Shouldn't say outside the building. More than one building. There we go. And while we're here, let's do the 3 bandages I can. Bandages are a healing ability, therefore it goes over here. And it goes onto my healing bar. There we go. The spiced bread is garbage, so as soon as I can spot someone here who can sell things, or buy things off me, we're going to talk to them. There we go. And we're going to get rid of the spiced bread. There we are. Lean and mean and ready to go. Now there are other things I could be doing right now, including buying bags. There's a bag seller I could be purchasing bags from. However, at the moment, I'm doing fine. I haven't had any problems with my bag space. Plus, if I'm not mistaken, there are going to be places in the quest line that'll actually give me more bags. So I'm not going to worry too much about it. No. Not at the moment, anyway. Is this another smell elevator up to the upper area? It sure looks like it is. Definitely looks like it is. Yep, there's the elevator just up to the top. And here it comes. Good. Today, there we go. Platform arrived. We'll go up, we'll check on the price of what I got right now, cash-wise. I'm sitting on just over gold. So depending on the price of this tabard, I may buy it or I may say to hell with it. Depends on the cost. While I'm at, I'll also check the price of purchasing my first level of riding, even though I can't do it yet. No harm in checking, right? Okay, you're a flying trainer. I think you teach normal riding though as well, don't you? Don't you? Apprentice riding 380 at level 20. Okay.
Strength.
That might change. Okay.
Blood and thunder.
Glitter and... yeah, you can fly me to Razor Hill. I know you can. You will in just a minute, but first. Orgrimmar Quartermaster. That's not too shabby. Buy that one. Let's get my Dark Spear Tabard as well. And since we're here, we'll also grab my Bilgewater Template. Because really, why not? Now, can I buy that bag yet? No, I gotta get Revered. Right now, what am I? Friendly? I think I'm friendly. I am honored heading towards Revered. So pretty soon I can buy myself a nice large bag. At a reasonable price? Well, it'll probably be reasonable when I get a little bit more time. So, probably be down about 65 silver or something.
What can I do?
Meanwhile, back to Razor Hill. The reason I'm bothering to buy the tabards, and this might be interesting to other people, is I do plan on playing this character once I cap him. I'm not planning on having him be the main character I'm playing or anything remotely close to that. But I will probably go to him just for fun. He'll be a great off-class DPS. And if I ever do get myself situated with a guild that I actually like and actually works the way I expect the guild to do, he'll be situated nicely for raid running and instance work and PvP, regardless of what he's called on. But right now, it's funny, trying to find a guild that does things that you want them to is actually a lot more challenging than you think. You've got guilds that have tons and tons of members and none of them are ever on. You've got guilds that look like they have tons and tons of members, but that are all alts of the 10 or 12 people who are actually in the guild. And then you've got guilds who are only available during certain times of day, so if you're not available at a certain time, then tough titty, you're out of luck. My goal would be to find a guild that's large enough that there's always some people on that are actively interested in helping guildmates. That, surprisingly, is also a hard thing to find these days. You can certainly find people who are online, but they sometimes tend to be very self-centered and focused on their own crap, and unless you're doing the same thing they're doing, they're not going to drop everything and come rushing to your aid. I, on the other hand, am the type of person that will drop everything and come rushing to your aid if you need it, and so I expect nothing less out of my guildmates, and as a result I'm often disappointed. Which is why I'm not using the assistance of a guild in order to do this 1 to 100 run. It would make things faster just based on the experience gain being quicker, but at the same point it would also mean taking a lot of time to get to a guild, and I've already delayed how long it's been since I got around to starting this run anyway. Not that anybody's watching, but there's always possibilities that it'll be up on YouTube and people will watch it there. And maybe from there, come here, to my Twitch channel. Who knows?
He doesn't really have specific times that he'll be streaming.
No, I'm not doing it hard and fast until I get a following. But I'm probably going to take this character to cap relatively quickly, in the sense that I have a couple of other characters who are really focused on doing their daily stuff, and so I will be doing my daily stuff with them, and then probably spending the majorities of my days doing this stream. And now one of my cats has decided to join the conversation. Yeah, I'll probably be spending most of my days doing the stream. So anybody who does come and look up this on YouTube will find the videos getting uploaded rather quickly, and my leveling happening rather quickly. Except for the pauses like I've just done with getting my professions, because again, I am planning on using this character beyond streaming the cap. As long as everybody is okay with that, we're good. Right now I'm going to take the time to go in here and see if I can get to the boss before anybody else does. He's up right now, as you can see up there. There are these treasures on the way. Start getting this quest done through here. This is where the basement door would be. If there was a basement in this building, that would be where the entrance would be. I have noticed something that I've been talking to the wife about, and the fact is that the Horde gets really shafted when it comes to buildings. You'll notice that when you play your garrison. If you were to play an Alliance garrison and a Horde garrison, the Alliance garrison looks frickin' amazing. It's a castle. It's brilliant. It's huge. It's monstrous. And the Horde side is like a miniature version of Ogrimmar, which you would think is wonderful, and you'd be right most times, But it just doesn't feel grandiose. It just doesn't. I don't know why. There used to be a quest that required you to go up onto the roof in here by heading down this way and going up the second stairway up to the top and finding an item hidden in a box. But they've removed that quest, although they haven't removed the box. In case anybody's wondering whether I'm telling the truth or not, there's the box. Okay? Now maybe it might be one of the things I'm supposed to be picking up now, one of those treasures, but this is the box I'm referring to that used to be the end of a quest. Just in case anyone cares. It's kind of funny that the box is still there. I'm wondering whether I'm going to get the quest to go offshore and swimming in the boats that are sunk as well. Don't know about that either. There are way too many people in this area. It's going to take forever to get the spawns I need. I haven't even gotten one of the sharpshooters killed because somebody swiped him just as I was attacking. Oh, there's somebody. There's a sharpshooter right there. Let's get ranged. There we go. There we go. One down. Aha! Another one. Go get him. Excellent. Ooh, another one up there too. Okay. Go get him. He's going to be a pain in the ass to get to the loot, though. Get up there. There he is. Okay. Anyone else spotting? Oh, no, the one was over there already getting tagged, damn it. Nope, I've already got that guy. Too many hunters. Ho ho. I thought there might be somebody out here. There we go. Die. Thank you. That's got me 3 kills away from being done. That's good. That's very good. Damn it. That's not good. This is good though. Yep, I see him. I'm going to go tag him right now. There we go. Okay. What do I need now? 2 more sharpshooters. That's just a marine. But to piss them off, I'm going to kill them anyway. Experience points. I don't have any rested experience points, so I don't care. Damn right I did that on purpose. They're stealing my sharpshooter kills. So I'm going to kill every marine I see that's on foot. I'm going to kill everything. They're all going to die. Okay? That wasn't even my kill. The other guy got to him first. So I'm going to have to be really quick on these two. I want them both. There we go. And there we go. Nicely, nicely. Okay, that takes care of both those quests. We're going to head back to town now. On my slow ass feet. Well, it's going pretty well so far. Already 2/3 of the way towards level 8. Of course, the big excitement, first big excitement happens when I hit level 10. Should be the dark screen. Here we go, back into town. Where's the other one? And then I think we have to go up on the tower outside town and start doing those quests.
Strength and honor.
What do I want? Well, I can wear that. Not want cloth. I don't need a blade. I think we're going to use the vest. I'll put that on immediately. Foaming sea elementals on the beach. Oh, see, what do I do have to do that quest? That quest will be the one that this one gives to me. So we find the treasure in the ships.
Hey, how you doing?
Oh, 4 sets of mini tools. Either way, I'm going offshore, folks. Oops, there we go. Foaming sea elementals slain and the gnomish wolves. So, hopefully the sea elementals will spawn pretty quickly. Oh well, I might as well kill this guy. Or not, and wait, stop moving in time. Let's start dealing with this, because after all, I didn't just get the skinning ability so I can look at it looking to be on my bars. I should actually use it, shouldn't I? Yeah, we have our first point, well, it's technically our second point, but we have our skinning. Oh, these aren't even in the water. Rescue 4 grunts. Oh, look at that. I actually discovered a quest that wasn't there. Until now. Okay. 4 grunts rescued it is. You see how the gnomish tool things are lighting up in the distance? It's exactly what I was talking about the nerf on those. You can see them from forever away. I personally think it's kind of dumb. Just me, I'm sure. Just irritates me that they're making it easier and easier to complete quests. I mean, yeah, Wowhead does the same thing. I'll give you that. That is true. But you still have to go to Wowhead and look things up. You know? The information isn't just sitting there. You have to actually spend some time looking it up. Which is fine. But they've made it so that the amount of things you have to look up is much reduced. Much reduced. Well, I'm of late now. I have yet another ability. That's a slow ability, so we're going to put that up on top because it does affect the attitude of the character I'm attacking. Yeah, very talkative kitty. Okay, the gnomish tools are done. Still looking around for some more survivors. Oh, there's one right there. Maybe I should look a little closer. That's 2. There's another one. And another one over there. So we'll get these guys picked up. kill him since we're right here anyway. I got a pattern. It looks like it's a pattern I'll be able to use at some point. I can use it, not yet. It's going to take a bit. So that'll be one for the bank. Once I get back to Orgrimmar, which will be soon enough. Kill a couple more of these elementalies and we'll be done. I just want to confirm one other thing. Can't cast this while moving, right? Oh, I can! Oh, so I can do all my stuff while moving. That's interesting. Don't know if I knew that before or not. It's possible that's just news. I already saved you, buddy. Somebody, anybody. Well, I've already taken care of that. Here at level 8, the troll druid's running faster than I am. Jeez. Sucks.
Yeah, what do you want?
There we go. And there's where we go to the guard tower.
If you ever need anything.
So we're getting close to that. Pick up this quest quickly while I'm here. Ah, yes. That may or may not be a brand new quest. I don't remember going to this area before.
Some.
But it's possible I have. The funny thing is, I've got the achievement for completing every single quest in these zones. I've completed every single quest virtually in every zone of the game now. With one character or another. I have the achievements to prove it. Burning Void spell scroll, so it's not up here. That's leaving reason. The cave is up here, and maybe you have to get to it that route. Let's check it out. There are a few quests that can be obtained up in this area, for a cave that's up here, and for the coast area that's here. But I'm not sure that this is the only way to get to this area. Of course, because it's a Razor Hill quest, I should do it from Razor Hill. I'm just being ornery about the fact that I still have to walk so damn slowly, that's all. I'm heading the right direction. And I'm killing stuff on the way, so it's fine. Just getting the ability is not going to increase on its own. I've got to make it increase on my behalf. Running out of spots though, I noticed that. Might have needed to go and I can get rid of one thing. Get rid of those living bandages. I can create both of those and use them. Chest, legs, hands, and feet. There, that gave me a couple more slots. Maybe we'll hold off on killing things for a bit. You know anything in this area? Nope. There's what looks like the entrance to a cave. If I get too many items, I'll hearth back quickly to Ogamar and come out of an area again. Someone's already here. Fresh kills. So now the question is, do they go straight or do they go around? Oh, this is not the type of cave I thought it would be. Thought it would be your basic type of cave, but this is a cave system I think it saw its first uses in possibly this cave. Or Cataclysm, one or the other. This guy's being a dick. Right dick. Level 41 Horde Paladin. Yeah, because he needs this quest. No, drop you. Nope, keep making those bandages. Oh, I thought it was special stuff. Last scroll, all done. Very good. Head back to Razor Hill. Empty my bags a bit. I don't suppose this thing actually increases my speed at all. Nope. My raptor killed him before I could even get a hand on him. They certainly spawned fast enough, that's good. There's the watchtower I'm supposed to go to. I'm gonna head straight to town first. Turn that quest in. Empty my bags a bit. Well, I guess I've got 3 spots now, so I can probably continue doing this. But I'm so used to stopping in order to do my abilities, and just gotta remember that I can attack while running. Let's get used to that. And I can't take the stinger. Yeah. And because I can't take the stinger, I can't do anything about it now. Do I have enough of these scraps? Yes, I do. My inventory is still full. Oh, that sucks. Didn't pick up any more linen, did I? No. Alright, so I'll just have to leave it until I get back to the town. It's not that big a loss. Keep on brushing against the microphone. I'm sorry about that, folks. I'm sure it causes a huge amount of noise, but I don't mean it. That gets me closer to Orgrimmar. Just when they're doing these things. Still nothing to repair. There we go. I'm getting rid of the food because I don't care about food at all. You haven't seen me use it yet. You're only going to see me use it when I have the actual ability to get a buff out of it. And right now this food does not do that. So I'm not concerned. Trust, right? Yes. I don't have any gloves yet, so I can't do anything about that. Alright. So on we merrily go. Up to the tower. I'm probably going to stop playing today around the same time as I hit level 10. Which will be after these quests. And possibly up in the area just outside Orgrimmar. I will more than likely use Orgrimmar as my resting spot in order to get rest experience. And that'll be the stop of the streaming for the day. I'll be posting these videos to YouTube as soon as I'm done streaming. They'll get active as soon as they can, and I will also post that information on both Twitter and Facebook to let people know that the videos are live. Hopefully someone will want to take a look at them at some point. Used to be just one quest up here. And you had to come up here to get it. You didn't get a birdseed quest to send you this way. You had to see the tower and think, I wonder if there's anything up there. And when you came up, you got a quest that ultimately gave you your first bag. As you can tell, because of the quest I've already done, I've already got my first bag. So, there's that. This series of quests is going to send me across the area that was flooded by the cataclysm, including Thunder Canyon, which was completely flooded and left strewn with dead thunder lizards. Isn't that fun? And now we use it again. You get it, it's a hut. There we go. And then we use it, again. Incredible zoom this guy has on his telescope, eh?
I know.
Just amazing. It's like you're almost there. Or it's almost like you're there. Anyway. It's a person standing outside a hut. Yes, thank you. And finally... telescope did a nice little spinny thing. These are the quests I'm going to be doing. Alright. Make your stupid drawing spot. There you go. Little end of the file. Help the people I saw in the spyglass. This is the... It looks like it's only one quest, but it's actually kind of like, 6, 8, maybe. It's a pain in the ass. But we got to level up somehow, folks. And so, I'm going to start with the one that's the furthest and work my way south. Hopefully, I think that's how I'm going to be doing those. And we'll get these questies done. I'm very close to level 9 now, so it's not going to take long at all before I cap that 10 level and choose my abilities there, and that'll, I think it'll be a good place to stop it, simply because that's the first milestone in doing here is getting the ability to do your talents and glyphs. And then I think that what I'll do is my next stream, which will probably be tomorrow or Wednesday, will be the next group of 10 levels to get to level 20. At which point I then gain the ability to ride mounts. And depending on how quickly I can get there from level 10, and how much I'm talking about the Barrens while I'm doing so, because that'll probably be where I'm doing the work. I could do... There's an area out back behind Ogrimmar in Ajara that I could go to. But there's also the huge Barrens area. And while Ajara has changed with the addition of the Goblin Island, as well as all the quests for them back there, I think that the change in the game is greatest in the Barrens, between those two zones. I'm going to be focusing more on the Barrens than the Ashenvale area, which is to the north of it. If I'm not mistaken, let me just confirm here. Yes, that's Ashenvale. Ashenvale leads into Night Elf territory, and we're going to leave that alone. I will discuss it. I'm going to be discussing all the zones at some point. Don't get worried, I'm not going to leave your favorite zone out. I'm going to be discussing that one too. But for now, I'm going to concentrate on the zones I'm actually working in. Now here's a good way to gain extra experience points. These pet tamers. I have a bunch of battle pets, as you've seen already. Hey, my mechanical scorpion's dead. Well, now he isn't. Even the little low-level ones, the low-level pet things, look at that. 775 experience for kicking the ass of this guy's pets with my level 25 pets. That's right. You can use any pets you want to fight these battles. And since I happen to have level 25 pets, I think I'll kick his level 2 pets seriously in the ass. So basically, this is free experience. This is called How to Level Quickly. The only way I could be leveling this any quickly is if I was doing this during the Midsummer Festival. The Midsummer Festival is a great period of time to get experience, if anybody is interested in this. I'm going to show you why. By quickly, look at that, it's almost 3 bubbles worth of experience right there. I'm going to show you why by looking at the World Events section for the Midsummer Festival. Okay, the Fires of Azeroth. This is 5 different sections that you have to go to in order to complete the flames. The flames are extinguishing zones worth of fires. Okay? So let's go down, let's take a look at what that actually means. It means, first of all, also not only the Flamekeeper, but also the Extinguisher. This is putting out the fires, and this is honoring the fires. So you have to do things with both Horde and Alliance. And none of them require you to go into the cities except for the city-specific ones. But let's take a look at what this actually means. See every single one of these flames? In case you're interested, there's 14 of them that you honor. Okay? Each one of them gives you a stupid amount of experience just by walking up to the flame and right-clicking on it. I shit you not. And the same thing for these. Here's 16. 16 between the two, there's 30. And I think they give you the equivalent of about 2 quests worth of experience just by traveling to them and right-clicking on them. That's all you have to do. And then you go to Outland. There's the Burning Crusades ones. Calendar, this is the continent I'm on now. There's the... See, look at this. Look at how many flames there are. Okay? Calendar, Outland, Eastern Kingdoms. Then you've got Extinguishing Northrend, Flamekeeper of Northrend, Extinguishing... Oops. Oh, that's just the bonfire in Pandaria's Vale. You have to honor all these ones in Pandaria, and then you only have to put out the one at the outside the city in the Vale of Eternal Blossoms for Pandaria. And then there's extinguishing the ones in the 2 zones in Cataclysm, and keeping the flames in all 5 zones. The 2 zones in Cataclysm where you extinguish are the ones that you're likely to be against the enemy. Twilight Highlands, which is the final zone of Cataclysm, and Uldum. I don't know why they chose specifically Uldum, but whatever. But in order to, get piles of experience, all you have to do is do this stuff at the right time of year. So let's take a look at the right time of year. Okay, we've got nothing really happening in May. And there it is, 21st of June. You see that? Midsummer Festival begins, and I believe the festival ends on the 5th of July. You have 2 full weeks to put out those fires. And I'm not kidding when I tell you can go up as many as 5 levels just by doing that. Never mind the questing. And then you add the pet tamers you come across while you're doing it. You could go up as many as 8 to 10 levels without doing any questing. It's phenomenal. It's really there, and it's free to do. A lot of fun. So you can just level up your characters and go to nuts with them. It's great. So these runs that I'm doing, the chunking of the 10 levels here, I might do that all the way up, although I'll tell you the last 10 levels are going to take a lot of time. And the second last groups of 5, the Cataclysm 5 and the Pandarian 5, they take a lot more hours than the actual levels before them. So we'll see how it breaks down as I get closer to cap. How many different levels I get to per day, how many different videos are posted on YouTube. 250 Croculus piece sounds like a lot of Croculus piece. It's not. First of all, I get to skin the Croculus, so that's a bonus. Second of all, they give me more than 1 tooth per kill, so that's a bigger bonus. On here. Another thing that I've got to complain about, I'm sorry about this, but it's true, is herbalism and mining. Okay? Herbalism and mining are 2 of the gathering professions in the game. And people don't know how good they've got it. See, that was 27 Croculus teeth for 1 kill. That's pretty excellent. People don't know how good they've got it when they're doing mining or herbalism, because mining and herbalism both give you experience points simply for mining the node or picking the flower. Back when the game was less pussy, you would only get the point. The whole purpose of getting the stupid node mined is the materials and 1 point depending on what your level was. You didn't get experience points. You didn't double the rate at which you leveled up simply by going and picking some flowers. No, you got the point. That was the whole reason. You got the point in the maths, and that was it. This whole let's go and, let's just go mining for an hour and level up 3 times? No. That's not the way the game should be. And that's not the way the game was. It's the way it is now, and I think it sucks. So, there's that problem too. Basically what I'm trying to say is back in the day we earned the things that we got. If you got a title, you earned it. You didn't just complete the extra 5 quests that are now available to you before the next big expansion pack comes out. No, you had to spend hours, days even. If you wanted to get reputation with a certain faction of the main factions, I'm only talking about the main factions. I'm talking for Horde, we're talking Orgrimmar. We're talking Thunder Bluff. We're talking the Dark Spear Trolls. If you're talking Alliance, we're talking Stormwind, Ironforge. Okay? If you wanted to get rep with them, you had to grind cloth. The people out there who played the game when it was vanilla are nodding their heads. The people who haven't played the game when it was vanilla don't know what I'm talking about. But what I'm talking about is the fact that you had to go to Stratholme. You could do it other places, but Stratholme was the best. You had to do it when you were overpowered. Or in a group if you were really unlucky. I did it when I capped Burning Crusade. And even then it was no small feat. You had to go, and you had to get into that instance, and you had to grind your way through killing all the mobs, gathering all the cloth, so you could take back the cloth to the representative in your main cities that needed that particular cloth. First it was wool, then it was silk. Those are the only cloths that did this for you. That's why you had to grind the low-level or lower-level instances at the time. And you had to give them, I think it was on average, I think it was 100 cloth for 100 rep. Now think about that 21,000 you want to get exalted. Think about that. 100 cloth for 100 rep. Think about that. If you did all the quests, you'd already have a leg up. True. You had to do all the quests, do all the instances, get all your stuff taken care of, and yes, you would be able to get it easier because you'd be higher up. But you probably still had to grind the 21,000, or at least a good chunk of it. And I'm talking 100 rep for 100 cloth. And in those days, people didn't sell this cloth. Oh no, because people were using this cloth for the same thing, to get their rep up. Because back in the day, it really mattered how much you were paying out to purchase things. Nowadays, people usually only get rep for their main reputation of their character. At the very beginning of the game, every character starts off with their main rep. I've got Darkspear Scrolls. You can see it down there on the bottom. And if I grind up that particular reputation level to Exalted, you're going to see the costs go down if I buy from those particular vendors. But back in the day, you don't know where the vendors would be. You didn't have Orgrimmar-based rep vendors that were residing in out-of-the-way places. You didn't have Undercity representatives anywhere in Duotar or in the Barrens. That was all Orgrimmar. All Orgrimmar. So what you had to do is you had to grind up each individual rep to max to ensure that everywhere you went in the game you weren't screwing yourself financially. Because gold, believe it or not, was a much sought after commodity once upon a time in Warcraft. Now, it's no big deal. You go into raids that are lower than you. You grind through them. You kill off everything. You sell off the crap you don't want. I mean, weapons. Weapons from Burning Crusade up give you at least 15 gold per sell. I know that in Draenor, good weapons of purple quality can give you as much as 70 gold to sell you. It makes it a challenge for an enchanter to decide whether to disenchant things or whether they should go ahead and sell stuff. Seriously, my mage is an enchanter, and she's had to argue with herself sometimes. Something that's worth 80 gold? Because gold is now not as much of a commodity. It's easier to get, but it's easier to get by getting certain things. And when you're an enchanter and you're looking at 80 gold versus a couple of Draenic dust, it's a good question. What do you want to go for? Do you want the dust? Do you want to make a move on that? How do you want to do things? So, it can be a bit of a pain. But gold's now very easy, so much so that Blizzard's jumped on the train with taking gold and using it for gold selling themselves in the game, so they can get their own gold selling situation going, which is great for them. That's wonderful. They get to do gold selling. That's fine and all. I think it's kind of cheap, but whatever. They're trying to undercut some places that long-term players know about. Susan Express is one of them. Trying to undercut them. Because if you do, a lot of people don't know this, or a lot of people don't believe this, if you do use a gold-selling company that's not part of Blizzard, you can get your account permanently banned. And that means all your characters get deleted, and there's no coming back from that. That's it. Done. You screw up, that's what happens. No questions. So, a lot of people don't believe that, but I've seen it happen. It happened to a friend of mine way back in the day. He used a gold seller and his character his entire account got banned. And he was able to come back to WoW, but in order to do so, what he had to do was he had to actually use a different email address. He had to create a Hotmail account specifically to get back into the game and start from scratch. And that sucked for him, but he didn't buy gold outside of the game ever again, that's for sure. Escort missions. Everybody's favorite type of mission, an escort mission. Yep. Let's walk really, really slow. Gee, she even swims slower than I do. Let's walk extremely slow and keep her alive from all the threats. Now with a hunter this isn't a problem because you can divide attention. You can attack one thing which makes your pet go off and fight that while you take out something else, which is fine. But anyway, yes, gold is not the commodity it used to be, and cloth doesn't matter anymore. Unless you're a tailor the only thing cloth's good for is first aid, and let's be 100% clear, first aid's not worth a whole hell of a lot until you're up in the 600s and you're able to make healing tonics. I mean, I don't even know if alchemy has healing tonics for level 600 and up. I know that first aid has that ability, and if alchemy does as well that makes better tonics, and that's great, I just don't know it. I haven't done alchemy up that high, as you can see at the early part of the stream when I was showing my professions and which one I was going to choose. Alchemy's never gotten that high. Never broken 600, so I wouldn't know. But I have a character that can do it. In fact, if I'm not mistaken, I have a Shadow Priest who is going to be doing that. Walking on water. There's a mount that walks on water. Water Striders. Have yet to earn one. Looking forward to getting that. That'll be something I'm probably going to have to do instance work for it though, and I haven't done any instance work in Draenor yet with any of my characters, even though one of my characters is raid ready. I haven't even done the first instance with him. Part of that's because he's a tank. I'm not a very comfortable person with going into instances for the very first time, learning it as I go. And even though I can look them up online, I did a lot of that with Pandaria. I did a lot of the raids in Pandaria before the big final section got released. I didn't do anything on the Isle of Thunder, and I don't know if there's any instances on the Timeless Isle. But I did do a lot of instance work prior to that, and raid work. And when they released, I think it was 5.2, the one that came out before the Siege of Orgrimmar came out, I was having trouble with getting learning the raids in time, and people were pretty pissed off that I wasn't doing it as quickly as they wanted me to. What a shock. So as a result, I kind of stopped playing the raids, and soon after that I stopped actually playing the game for a while. And then I came back for this expansion. I came back a couple of days before this expansion came out. Reactivated my account. I often take breaks from Warcraft. There's only so much content, you know? And again, this comes back to having a good guild. If you don't have a guild that's willing to do stuff with you, you're not going to get gear. Pickup groups are only so good. I mean, a pickup group is only as good as its worst member. And if you've never done the raid and you're the worst member, then if you can't get your shit together because you don't know what you're doing, then you're going to cost everybody else huge repair bills, and it's going to suck, and you're going to be down on yourself, and other people will be down on you, and it's going to be aggravating, and blah 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 blah, you know. But if you have a guild, you're set. The trouble is, there's not a lot of guilds that are honestly ready to help you gear up, and they say they are. I've been looking at a lot of guilds for my main characters on Horde side, and a lot of them say they're going to help gear you up. I actually was in a guild when I was playing in Pandaria, and the guild leader, this is an interesting story. The guild leader was online one day, and he said, I'm just going to go pick up my daughter. I'll be back in a few minutes. Half an hour to an hour. He was gone for 2 months, and I never got an answer from him as to why that happened. I would have been completely content knowing that, well, not content, but I mean, if anything had happened to his daughter, I certainly wouldn't have been upset about it. I would have been, geez, is there any, you know, I'm sorry that happened, what can be done, type of situation. But he never gave an adequate explanation. Now, after the first month of him being gone, I left the guild. Because, I mean, really, how long am I going to be expected to wait for a guy who said he was going to be gone for an hour to come back to the game? If he's decided for whatever reason to leave the game for a while, then that's his decision, and that's fine for him. But here's the problem. He was the leader of his guild. He was the head honcho. And whatever it was that kept him from the game also kept him from bothering to give anybody instructions in his absence, make anybody guild leader in his absence, allow people to organize events in his absence. So 20 or 30 people, it wasn't that big a guild, it was about 100 and some odd people in it if you count all the alts. It was that many numbers, but the people were only about 20 or 30. He screwed 20 or 30 other people over. Now, I get that, like I said, real life gets in the way, and I can understand that. But I think that if you're a guild leader, you should have a situation like that well in check long before it happens, simply in order to make sure that nothing gets in the way of the other people who are playing the game, enjoying the game in your absence. If I'm a guild leader and I take off for a month, then my second in command should have full access to everything, including the guild bank, should be able to make decisions that are written in stone as though I made them myself, and it shouldn't be a problem. But this guy he had nothing thought out in advance. So when he took off, the guild kind of imploded, and since they were the people who I was relying on to help me not level up, but get raid ready and stuff, I mean, they're the ones I was really doing stuff with at the time. I left the guild as I was leaving the game for a while, and that was a shame. I came back for the Warlords of Draenor expansion, have yet to join a guild with my main character. My character that I'm using on the Alliance side has a guild, and there's one person in the guild in particular who's helping quite a bit to get me the basic tier of gear for the expansion. But right now, the raids that they're doing are the time that's not convenient to me, because I have real life concerns that have to take precedence. And as of yet, I have not heard one way or the other really whether or not they're willing to adjust their schedule to suit mine in order to get that character geared. As a result, that character is now doing PvP work instead of instances. And that's literal. I am choosing to do PvP work rather than doing any instances at all. I am currently geared now to do any of the 5-man instances on normal, and I think Skyreach on heroic, but I am eschewing the thought of even bothering, because I can't get my guild to get around the fact that I have a certain time limit that I need to adhere to and keep myself healthy by sticking to. It's not just a random, hey, I want to piss these guys off by making them have to do runs at 4 in the afternoon rather than 7 at night. It's a matter of I'm not going to let my health get worse by staying online later than I should and screwing my condition up worse. More on that if anybody's interested. But the point of the matter is, you have to pick and choose what you're doing in the game when you're playing it. People say that the best way to keep the game fresh, rather than run out of content based on guilds and stuff, is to deliberately choose exactly what you want to do each and every session. With this session, I'm streaming, and I'm making sure I get to at least level 10 in order to open up some more of the choices that I get as a hunter, and to be prepared for the next little section, which will probably go much faster, getting up to level 20, because I'll have the ability to really concentrate on getting my quests done over anything else, and not so much worrying about getting profession work done. So the next part will probably go faster, but I came online with the intention of doing a certain chunk and ensuring I get it done. When I go on my alts, or when I go on my main character, I determine exactly what I'm going to do that day and I stick to it. That way I'm not playing past a certain hour. That way I'm keeping myself healthy simply by being aware of what I'm doing rather than what I could be doing. I could certainly, yes, I could stream this all the way until midnight tonight if I so chose. But my health would suffer greatly for it, and so would my game playing, and I don't want to do that. So I take my chunk and focus on that and enjoy what I'm doing and don't get too far ahead, and that way the content is still ready for me and it's available and it doesn't disappear so quickly. Well, there we go. That other guy was in here doing some work, and I think he took a lot of my swans. But I found them all now, and I can go back and turn in this quest, which might be enough to actually put me at level 10. However, I'm going to finish this Watershed Patrol quest, get it completely done before I go any further. Then I'll probably, as I say, I'll probably hearth to Orgrimmar for the night with this character. Turn off the stream while I'm there, and put up the videos. And I'll probably be back to this tomorrow. If not tomorrow, then on Wednesday.
Yes.
There we go, level 10. Achievement, and I can now pick my class back. So let's take a look at what we got here. Beast Mastery. Now, it's going to take me a few minutes to go through this because I haven't actually done this before. In this stage of the game with the changes that have come with Cataclysm. Call Pet 2. Okay, so I guess, wait a second, that might already be part of this. Is that part of this? That someone's my first pet. I bet if I have a second pet, though, I'll be able to have that be part of this. I guess we'll see. It's kind of like the portal spells from being a mage. Okay, what's that? Dismiss pet? Hey, I could have used that earlier today. And what's this? This is Beast Lore. That's all about trapping new beasts. Now look at that. Follow, dash, okay, growl, Heart of the Phoenix. That's a respawn. Okay, so that's good. Now, Master the Elder can tame a wide variety of beasts versus Master Archer excels in bringing down enemies versus Tracker using poisons, explosives, and traps. Okay, so survival's out. Let's see. Steady shot, chimera shot, and rapid fire. Interesting. Beast mastery. Kill command. Okay. Right. I think I'm going to go with marksmanship. Yeah, that'll be my spec for now. It doesn't change any of the playing I'm doing.
Victory or death.
Those two be worst. Okay, there we go. Don't know where that's going to go, so right now I'll put that here. I need to get myself a second pet. Is what I need to do. Interesting, I can change this as well, huh? This is temporary. So I can use them as damage tank. What's the difference in damage? I don't know. I think we're good on that too. Okay then. Where's the last quest in this zone? There we go. Okay, so let's head off to that and get that quest done, and then we'll move forward. I think these are the right choices, though, for myself. Well, let's see what I can do with this. Let's get the camera. Come on, camera. Help. Meat, fish, cheese, bread, fungus, fruit. Tameable. Okay then. So where do I dismiss? Dismiss over here? No. Dismiss is here. And then we're going to go tame this guy just to have a second pet. Not because I specifically want him, but because that will have a second pet and I'll know if this thing pops this, so I can get rid of this off my bar. And we have a beast. Tall boar. Ah, but there it is right there. So this does not need to be on the bars. There we go. That's the whole reason I did that. It's all good. Bite, growl, and charge. Charge is a good thing. Yes, I definitely like charge. Okay. Let's see how that works. There we go. Okay. Now why is it that I didn't get any credit for that kill? It's a good question. Let's try this kill. Okay, thanks for killing him, buddy. Didn't need you to do that, but whatever. Yeah, if you want to leave me stuff I can skin, I'll take it. Okay, let's try this one. It is nice that you can have the different pets, that's certainly true. So these should be switched because the first one's more of a get the attention, the second one's a kill. And that's a 2-second cast, that's a 2.5-second cast. Yeah, that's exactly the way I want them to be set up. Alrighty.
You were right about all the commands and everything you get at level 10.
I was, wasn't I?
How you doing?
But level 10 was when you get the quest to tame a beast in the first place in the original. The way the original game played, so, you know, whatever. Okay, 3 wayward planestriders until they flee. You try doing this quest when you're level 90.
Yeah, you can't.
Oh yeah, you can, but you have to take off all your clothes.
Oh, clothes, yeah.
You have to deliberately let yourself die.
Yeah.
And you have to do it while you've got res sickness. It's the only way to do it when you're level 90. I was determined to get every single quest done in the game. I wanted those achievements. I'm an achievement whore. So, what did I do? I went ahead and deliberately got myself set up so I could do this quest. And taking off your weapons and your armor doesn't do it. In order to get my character weak enough in order to survive, or not to survive, but weak enough in order to not kill these guys within 2 seconds of aggroing them, I had to actually do it with red sickness on. I had to actually be 10% of effectiveness. And that guy died. He wasn't supposed to die, he was supposed to run away. Okay, maybe I can't keep shooting him. Maybe what I'll have to do... Maybe we've got another one of these stupid situations where I'm going to have to be careful with what I do. Okay. Alright. Where is he? There's another one. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put him on passive. There. I'm going to attack him once. There we go. And I'm going to attack him normally. Keep attacking him normally until he runs away. Run away! Yay, that worked. Okay, so, yeah, keep my pet on passive for this. Just pretend like I'm inside an instance. Oh, that guy's up on the same area as I am. I'll make a bet he's already done this with my cat. Oh, no, he hasn't. He might have done the boss up here, which is the next part of the quest, if I'm not mistaken. There goes 2. Good. This is working out now. Come on, run away. Yay, run away. Okay, good stuff. Well done. Alright, so you can go back on... we'll go back on assist because he charges in on his own. I don't have to kill him too. He does it on his own, so that's probably the best. I can hit him, he can stun them, I can slow them while he eats them, then I can take them out. Let's try that in conjunction. That. Now you get time to charge to decharge. You're not supposed to run away too. You're supposed to die. I don't think he got the memo. You gonna charge him by attacking normally? There, see, then I can do a concussive shot to make him slow. Not that he got the ability to move anywhere anyway because he had aggro, but... Anyway, okay, what's that? That's an item. I don't even have bracers on me. Now I do. Okay, so this should be getting me back to... returning to Razor Hill. I'm pretty certain. Let me guess, making light leather no longer... Well, it should be leveling up. I have to do it in that. Oh, that sucks. Okay, that's an error of the game. I'm going to call error on that. I wasn't doing it in the exact spot they wanted me to do it. As a result, I couldn't do it the right way. That's really kind of cheap. I think that's kind of pathetic. I'm just saying. I'm certain it could have been done a different way. Okay, let's do my first aid while I'm thinking of it, just to get rid of those bandages. Oh, not yet, we're being attacked. Not hard. Okay, let's get rid of these. Excellent. That keeps me at one slot. Stupid thing. Okay. To the semi-boss. There he is. Secret henchman over there. There we go. He's all dead and shit. Okay, so I actually have to... This is so stupid though. If I go in here and do this, it counts. So stupid. So bloody stupid. I'm sorry, but that's just... that's just irritating to the max. Don't you agree, wife?
Yes, I do agree.
Get this turned in and then head to Razor Hill. Bang luck. Pretty sure that's the last thing I have to do to help these guys.
Hello, Mom.
Yeah, get a cloak. Don't think I had one of those either. No, I did not. Alright. Everybody's helped. Back to town. In order to make this go a little bit faster, I will not kill creatures for leather on the way. Won't stop them from attacking me. No, we're going to keep you on passive. That way you're with me and not wandering off. Let's get to town. It's that big tower in the distance. Now, do I go to the tower? Yes, I do. I do not go to the town. I go to the tower above it. Good to know, because I would have gone into town. And probably not even paid attention to my mini-map while doing so. Which would have been stupid. And an error. Yes, yes, you're very ferocious attacking from the island. Yes, yes. Help, help, I'm being attacked, whatever. Let's go. Oh no, now you brought us down. Actually, we'll move this a little bit higher. Just so that I can see what I'm typing when I do. There we go. Alright, up to the top of the tower with me. And that quest is pretty much done. There we go. Now I'm honored with Orgrimmar. That's not a bad thing at all. Excellent. Alrighty. Gonna do my selling here. And repair that if I have any. Nope. My crap is so crap that I can't even repair. Yeah, I might need that. Okay. Oh, I did have a cloak. Doesn't do anything different. Dagger I don't care about. Meat I don't care about. And extra bandages I don't care about. Sneezing wife. I care about her a bit. Alright, so that's the stuff that's being kept ready to go. I've already checked that. I don't need to check that out. I will do any skill ups with my professions offline when I'm doing streaming. I'm doing some of the stuff online, I know that, I understand that. Right now it's been more a matter of keeping my bag space free. I will do purchasing of bags, profession skill ups and such offline for the most part, simply because it's just taking up time that people don't need me to bother with. And they're not here to watch me get cooking up to 300. They're here to watch me level up to 100. So, that'll be what I'm going to do. Alright, folks? So thank you for watching the first two videos on YouTube. Thank you very much for watching the stream, if anybody has. This is only the beginning. That's the first 10 levels of my hunter going up to level 100 in Warcraft. If you're watching this on YouTube, share, like, and subscribe. I'm not going to put any annoying annotations up, so you're just going to have to find that stuff all on your lonesome. And I'm going to be streaming the next part of this, as I said, either tomorrow or Wednesday. So, if you like what you see, or if you've enjoyed watching videos and such, you can find me on Twitter and on Facebook at Gutrend. On the Xbox systems, I'm known as The Real Gutrend, and I'm not going to bother giving you information for Nintendo or PlayStation because currently I'm not using those systems. So, have yourselves a good day, and we'll see you next time I stream.